Welcome to Psychobabble. I'm used to saying movie review, but in this edition, this is volume 2 or part 2 of Psychobabble Duff Green Haunted Mansion review. I'm here in Vicksburg, Mississippi today at the Duff Green Mansion. Rumored to be haunted, rumored to be one of the most haunted places in Mississippi, as a matter of fact. You may or may not have already watched part 1. So if you haven't, I suggest you watch that one first and then this one. I touched base on some things that may or may not have been happening during my first stay, but I didn't really delve deep into the haunted aspect of it because I was still reluctant. See, I'm never been a believer of paranormal activity, but if anything can change my mind, it's the Duff Green Mansion in Vicksburg, Mississippi that I keep wanting to call the Duff Green Haunted Mansion, and for good reason. And tonight, I'm staying here again. The first time was in the Dixie Room. Tonight I'm staying in the Camellia Room, which is a beautiful, slightly larger room than where I stayed the first night. And the first night I was in the Dixie Room, which has a creepy and scary enough documented history, even without the haunting aspect. So watch part 1. But then definitely come back and finish this. Now, if you've already seen part 1, get ready. Let's go inside. Is my head cut off? Is my head cut off? I don't want to cut my head off. Is this angle flattering? Is this my good side? I don't have a good side. I only have 2, and they're both ugly. Here's what we're looking at. Tonight, I'm going to be monitoring the rocking chair in the Dixie Room. Since no one's staying there, what a luxury that I get to monitor that room without staying in it. I'm going to leave the door open, and I'm going to put a camera in there with night vision and a motion detector. I'm going to focus it on the rocking chair, as that seems to be the focus point of a lot of stories that come from here, from past guests, and even some of the staff and management. Then, of course, that notorious shot from part 1 when I was here my first time, and I stayed in that Dixie Room, but I went up to the 3rd floor, and while I was just simply filming the main area like we're at right now, but up in the 3rd floor, and all of a sudden I heard something coming down the stairs that go up to the attic in the 3rd floor. And I will see what I see. Okay, I'm not missing it this time, but if something shows up on camera, I'm not going to leave my camera right in front of the steps at risk of something happening to it. And I know I sound crazy right now, but 3 times in a row I've heard someone come down the staircase while I was just down there at the other end of the room. There it is. Tell me you don't hear this. Holy shit. You guys heard that right in front of me, right at the staircase. Wait a minute. Now look, I'm going to pivot for a second. See down there by that table? I was just sitting in a chair on that side of the room, recording a bit. And when I stood up to hit pause on the camera, no sooner did I pick the camera up and I had it in my hand still on the tripod, and I was walking that way because I was going to go out that door and film off the balcony, that I heard that. And I stopped and I turned around and looked, because this, unlike the staircase in my first video I heard somebody coming down, this is a staircase that is used. And so I stood there waiting to see who was coming off of it, because I wanted to talk to Harley, the owner, again. And there was nobody that came down off of it, and I even heard the transition from the stairs to the floor. So I immediately ran down here and put the camera, started talking, and there it happened on camera. Holy crap. Are you hearing this? This is unbelievable. And it acts like, it's as if it's happening periodically, repeating itself with the same amount of space in between each time. Almost like I said before, like it's an echo of something that's happened before.